Alright, so I'm looking for some opinions here. I don't ask for many of them. Okay, the cabinet I'm building. Whew, smoke got me up. Alright, so the trim I got was supposed to go down at the bottom. I don't even know where I'm at. This was supposed to go down at the bottom, but I opted to put this piece in and then have an option where I could trim this off and tack it to this. Of course, it's going to be a mess, so I can always grind it down like I did with this. Okay? What I got going on now is I have 3 or more weeks of not able to get some more of this bent. Well, guys, had to go get some more stuff. I went to Harbor Freight. I never go to Harbor Freight. Well, I don't. Sometimes I do, though. I got some more TIG rods, TIG welding rods, 2 different sizes. I don't know which one I got over here. I don't even know what it is. And the package come in the mail. Got my rings. Shoot. Both the rings for the holes. Yep. And gloves. And my daughter, she loves to order stuff. And that's the good green gloves that they show. I'll show you that more later. Yeah. So I got some of these that save no money. And they're quite busy. Save no money's pretty busy. Everybody's trying to get projects done since they're stayed home, you know. So I got a piece of metal that saved no money for some wheels that I got. I don't know if they're any good. 200 capacity. 200 pounds. I think it's more than 200 pounds, I think. So I don't think I got the right wheels. Put it on a scale. It weighs more than me. Way much more than me. That's what I'm saying. I think I got the wrong wheels. But I'll cut that piece down. Put it in there. I got a little hack there, but I'm going to put this other piece from here to here down. So, yes. Now I'm trying to weld with this TIG welder. And holy, I don't think it's too bad. I mean, look, this is just first cabinet I've done anything. Well, and I haven't welded the cabinet with the TIG. I used a MIG welder, so I'm welding these down here, down the edges, so get some practice in on it. And it does get quite hot, and my tungsten gets stuck to this quite often. Yes, it does. But, I mean, for $200 trial model, what do you want? So I got to constantly grind these things off, because if I don't grind them off and I try up again, it does that. If you keep going with a dirty tungsten, a little pitting in. See, it's not really that. It's good and then it's not good. It's good and it's not good. I'm not comfortable. Like one of these guys, I'll try to post his videos. I've been watching some guys do some welding. You got to be comfortable and all that. And I'm not really sitting on this, leaned against this, holding this. This thing here, this staying the fat, guys. I'm not really, just, you know, get your helmet on. You got this thing sitting like that, and this guy right here constantly pulls against you. See that? That guy right there, it pulls against you constantly. It's not relaxed in there. It pulls constantly against what you're trying to do. So you're trying to stay like this, you got that button going, and you got to keep this thing pretty much straight up and down, and you're going along, which it's like gas welding. I did a lot of that. I did a lot of that in school, so it's home. I didn't catch myself on fire like I did in school. So, I mean, we're just talking high school. I didn't go to welding school because, for what? Because I wasn't that great in school. I did enough. I did enough to continue my projects. That's all I needed to do. To be able to do stuff I wanted to do. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So we're gonna finish this guy up, and we have these guys underway in the department of making it look better. You can see she's still a little bumpy in the sides, and they're quite heavy. And then my plasma cutter, you know, did a wonderful job and all that. So we're gonna do some polishing to make them look nice and pretty, and put the pretty two front ones in the fronts. Two fronts here in the front corners. Put the uglier ones in the back. You can't see them. Yeah. Yeah. And we went to Wendy's. Got me a burger and fries. I love the fries. I'm a big fan, big fan of the fries, you know. They're cold though. I was waiting to spill them. Almost. Oh, I got to get another new tool. Got a cable, quarter of the cables. Well, so I can put them disc in, them paddle things. Like my Bosch's, doesn't have a long thing, so you got to hold it. Got to have your hand around that. Yeah. Yep. That's my Bosch's. Yep. And then I got that cheap one I got somewhere. Wherever it went. Somewhere here, somewhere. I lost it. So I'm going right through the gas. I think I had the gas nozzle up too much. I didn't get the owner's manual with it. I guess my understanding is the owner's manual that came with it was not very good. Hard to read. I don't know. You buy this stuff off the marketplace, that's what you deal with. That's what you deal with. So, got all those sandpapers and some more discs, and some more discs and some more sandpapers. Better take that. That's an 11-cent sale deal. It's 11-cent sale deal. Put them with this other 11 cent. They changed the rebate receipts now. Finally. 5 years later, they really just changed it. Instead of having to write one receipt out for every 100 of them, you just write one out. Which is way overdue. I just kept thinking, how long, Lord, before they finally change it? How long must we suffer? Yeah, a lot of people out there suffering right now. So I got to finish up the rest of that. This guy here, right there. I got to finish up that guy. And then I just got to polish them up really good. Put them on. Put them on. Put them on. I'm not going to weld them on. I'm just going to put them on there. Just put them on. Put my cross braces on. Then I can get it off this thing here underneath there, because that guy keeps wanting to dump that cabinet here. More than you think. More than you think. That cabinet's already almost fell off there. Actually, it did fall off one time. I didn't catch it in the video. Had to go up because my camera was up. It come right on off. It was right on the ground, and boy, I read. Whew, this fat guy. It took some work to get that thing back up on there. Holy! Too bad I didn't have that camera mounted on that tripod up there. Sometimes I wish I'd just leave it running, but this morning I went through and deleted a whole bunch of footage. You see my footage, don't you? Where all I do is talk and don't do nothing. I got rid of a whole bunch of that, talking and not doing nothing. I got a lot of people just thinking, oh my gosh, doesn't this guy do but talk? Well, sometimes I do. Yeah. Looking through that little helmet, looking through this helmet in the bifocal thing here is getting my eyes all kind of. And it's raining out, raining, cloudy again. Back to only it hasn't done is snowed at the end of March. Yeah, we're almost into April. I'm not sure what that means. May not snow, may not rain either. Welcome back, welcome back. Other than a rainy day outside, sorry about the swing. We're getting all the sharp edges off the legs. I'm going to take this little burrs off right in here. So when it sits up with the corner of the corners, it's copacetic. Yeah. So somebody come down and borrowed my tape measure yesterday. I think I probably couldn't find it. Thank goodness, because I never would have got it back. 4 inches. Get down that far. Yeah. So I got one of those pencils. Yeah, Horror Freight yesterday. And $3 thing. Paint something or other. Guess what? I tried it yesterday, and this little thing here fell out. Let's see. How far is 4? 4's right down there, right? That vicinities. Oh, now it's working today. Must have been because it sat over from whenever it was. So I got to grind down to there. Right down to there. Yeah. So we got them all welded up. Kind of not that great, but knowing the right home to, you know what I mean. So, oh, my newer one, Porter Cables, 4.5 is doing pretty good. This guy here, you got to take and push this thing back and then do that, and that's big around, you know. This guy here, you got to take and, yeah, drop it on the ground like that. You got to bring this back. This little safety back before you can shove it. And I think it's okay. And that one I didn't break the disc on. But I got to trim all this stuff back in here from my TIG experience. My TIG experience so far. So it's like 54 outside, 52.